It is well known that since they were created, people have different natures, desires and inclinations, and they are not the same in their morals, qualities and conditions. Some of them are soft, gentle companions, and some of them are very thick, dry walruses, and some of them are in between, and since it is indispensable for one to communicate with people and communicate with them, it is fiqh and wisdom for a Muslim to have insight, how to deal with different types of people fittingly and appropriately. One of the rules that a Muslim should treat people with is to take pardon. That is, what they allow themselves, and what is easy for them of actions and morals, and he does not burden them with what their nature does not allow, but rather he thanks everyone for what he met with in terms of saying and doing beautiful or what is less than that, and he overlooks their shortcomings and turns a blind eye to them. Their shortcomings, and he is not arrogant towards the young because of his smallness, nor the weak-minded because of his shortcomings, nor the poor in poverty, but he treats everyone with kindness and interview as the situation requires, and their hearts are pleased with him, and enjoin custom. That is, with every good saying and beautiful deed, and perfect manners for the near and far, so make what comes to people from you, either teaching knowledge, or urging for good such as upholding ties of kinship, or honoring one's parents, or reconciliation between people, or useful advice, or correct opinion, or aiding in piety, or rebuking one who is ugly, or guiding one to achieve a religious or worldly interest. The best speech and the good word. So, when we did not do that, Satan broke out between us, and the words were brought out to the verbs, and evil and the opposite occurred. One of the great rules in dealing with people is the Almighty's saying, repel with that which is better, then behold, between you and him there is enmity as if he were an intimate friend. I mean, repel with the case that is the best the foolishness and ignorance of people. Repel with your forbearance the ignorance of ignorance on you, and your pardon the offense of those who offended you, and your patience for the hated of those transgressions against you. For if you meet their offense with kindness and their ugly deeds with good deeds, they left their ugly deeds and turned from enmity to love. And from that is taking into account what should be done with the one whose anger became severe and he did not control himself and spoke with what he does not understand or reason. This situation should be learned by the child when the father is angry, and the friend with his friend, and the wife when the husband is angry, so you let him heal with what he says, and do not count on that. He will return remorseful and apologetic, not paying attention to what one suffers from their harm. The believer is one of the people of chivalry, ignores slips, and turns a blind eye to lapses, seeking the forgiveness of the Lord of the wilderness. The Almighty said, and let them pardon and forgive. Would you not like that God forgives you? And God is forgiving, merciful. The glue Islamic Sharia intended to unite and reject division and disagreement. The Almighty said, and hold fast to the rope of God altogether, and do not be divided. And on the occasion of the Arab summit held in the vastness of this blessed country, we ask God to achieve from this meeting blessed fruits and good effects in achieving the interests of the country and the people.